Did you know 1 out of every 20 adults suffers a headache every day? Keep watching to find out some stretches which can help with headaches. The first stretches we're going to go over are to help decrease the tension in through these shoulder muscles. We're going to be firstly going over the trap, and then we're going to go into levator scap, which runs from the top of the shoulder blade here up in towards the neck. We're going to be using our hand. We're going to place it underneath our bottom, and we're going to be using our other hand and pulling our head purely into side bending to stretch that trap. And you should be feeling it all the way from the top of the shoulder up in towards this neck here. And you can hold that position for 20 to 30 seconds. And then to change that into that levator scap stretch, we're going to go still sideways, but a little bit forward as well. And you should notice it's more of a straight line up from the shoulder blade there. Holding that position again for 20 to 30 seconds, doing that stretch on both sides. These next two stretches specifically target the neck muscles. The first stretch we're going to go over is for these front neck muscles called the scalenes. We're going to be using our hand again, placing it underneath the bottom, and we're going to be looking up and away. And you should get a stretch through the front of the neck here. Again, doing that stretch on both sides. The second stretch we're going to go over for those neck muscles is the suboccipital muscles along the base of the skull there. And we're going to be in a seated position. We're going to use both hands, and we're going to pull our head forward and really opening up the space through here, almost tractioning through the top of the head there. You can add a little bit of side bending if one side's tighter than the other. With that neck muscle tightness, if you can't really get relief through that stretch, you can also use some self-massage. So grabbing some cream, rubbing up through those scalene muscles, and then up through the suboccipital muscles too. You can even use a tennis ball or something like that and really get up into that space in the back of the head there. For this last portion of the video, we're going to go over a strengthening exercise to really stabilize in through that neck and help prevent future headaches. We're going to be using a towel, and we're just going to roll it up lightly. You can probably do this on the floor, that's going to be best. I'm going to do it up on the table today. Placing it flat, we're going to place our neck on top of the towel there. And what we're going to be doing is chin tuck. So what I mean by that is not hiking your head forward like you're trying to do a crunch, but bringing the chin backwards. So giving yourself a double chin. Pulling back, holding that contraction, and you can do 10 to 15 of those in 3 sets. And resting between each set.